Hi, I hope your day's been great, and thanks for tuning in on this Monday. I've been thinking it seems really soon, to me especially, but we're moving very quickly into the holiday season, which if you look around, the stores are full of Christmas merchandise, and on the news we hear about record travelers this season that are going by air and other ways too. And there's also possible shortages of everything from toys to turkeys looming on the horizon. The season is ramping up quickly and the excitement level is high, most likely because we don't feel like we've really had a normal holiday season for quite some time. But really, what is a normal holiday season? When our kids were much younger, our girls were about 2, and my nephew, who's about the same age, or is the same age, came down with chickenpox the day after Thanksgiving. Since we'd been together and the kids have been playing constantly, you guessed it, 2 weeks later, one of our girls came down with the chickenpox as well. And then 2 weeks later, which happened to be Christmas, our other 2 kids came down with them too. Since we'd all been exposed anyway, and the kids weren't really all that sick, we packed everybody up and went to Grandma and Grandpa's to celebrate Christmas anyway. But what we didn't plan on was that their chickenpox got worse once we got there, and they were miserable for a couple days, and we spent some sleepless nights taking care of them and helping them to feel better. That Christmas was memorable in its own way, but I would hardly call it normal. I can think of many other holiday seasons that had disruptions like that, which made our time together anything but a hallmark holiday moment, some of which we can laugh about now, but others which still produce tears. So how do we prepare for and navigate the holiday season knowing that it might be wonderful and it could just as easily be derailed at a moment's notice? My perspective on the holidays has gotten so much more realistic and so much calmer, and it especially helps when I get less caught up in the hubbub of the normal things that happen around the holidays, and instead try to focus on the true meaning of this time of year. Even that Christmas when the kids were sick and it was all so chaotic, we all were together, we had enough food to eat and a place to stay, and that was way more important than making it a picture-perfect holiday. The same could be said for the Thanksgiving days that were less than ideal that we had. As long as we were together, that was all we needed. I've recently begun an Advent Bible study with some other ladies and really hope that what we learn there will help us to focus on preparing for Christmas in a more thoughtful, prayerful way. Advent is a time of preparation, a period of waiting for the birth of the Christ child. We tend to think of that time between Thanksgiving and Christmas as weeks of shopping, getting cards ready to send, preparing food, and all of that's great, but it masks the real meaning of this time of preparation. In Jesus' birth, we find hope fulfilled, peace and joy fully realized, and love showered on the world by a God who loves us so much that he sent his only begotten Son to show us the truth of how great his love is for us. The Messiah that was promised and spoken of for centuries by the prophets has actually come and dwelt among us, and for that we prepare our hearts, minds, and souls for his coming. In John 1:14 it says, "The Word became flesh and made his dwelling among us. We have seen his glory, the glory of the one and only Son, who came from the Father, full of grace and truth." May the weeks ahead be ones of holy preparation for the coming of Jesus in our hearts and minds. Have a great day and God bless you. Bye.